Hello, my name is Marta Quiñones. I'm an independent researcher, so I'm not affiliated to any institutions at the moment, even if I did my research here at the University of Barcelona about music listening. What I'm researching at the moment is the relationship between music and emotions in the 20th century, so not exactly the period that you are dealing with, but some of the subjects, and trying to understand how we have thought about listening through history, but particularly focusing on the 20th century and how listening has transformed and the study of music has evolved as well. What I have tried to do today is starting with the concept of emotion, trying to explain what kind of challenges it represents to use this concept, and particularly to use it to try and understand how people from other historical periods felt. So at the beginning I have kind of, in a very really quick way, talk about the main problems that this concept poses, and then I have traced the two main approaches to the study of emotions. So on the one hand, the Universalist approach, and on the other hand, the social constructivist approach. And I have very briefly and in a very summarized way, I have dealt with some of the most important salient concepts from the Universalist approach, the study on basic emotions, and also more neurobiological concepts. And I have also paid particular attention to the study on basic emotion, because it has been really important for some studies on music, emotions and music. And these studies have been popular, so I have tried to see what kind of problems these experiments pose. Then I have also briefly summarized the main authors in this approach of the anthropology of emotion, so social constructivist approach, and trying also to figure out how this could be helpful for the research you do here, which is something that I couldn't really, understand. So in the end, I have proposed that probably the only way to go is the way to material culture, because this is what archaeologists do. But at the same time, I have tried to appraise the advantages and the problems that the Universalist approach and the social constructivist approach represent. And so I have, in the end, left on the table more questions than answers, I'm afraid. And finally, I have also made a very quick summary of some of the main ideas about the emotions and music, and how the research has evolved in this century, and the latest contributions to the field from neurobiology and also from the psychology of music, leaving open the question of ethnomusicology, which probably would be more interesting for you to study, but you have other people in the group who deal with that, so I think it's really their task to do that. And so what I have done in the end is a digest of different authors and trends, trying to offer a wide panorama of the subject, and also what I find really difficult about the project, which is trying to find a way to apply that to remote period in history, and a context where you only have the setting and the landscape, and you don't have other kinds of tools that could be useful for a material culture study.